Good afternoon guys and welcome back to the channel. Chris Dennis here, putting specialist and short game performance coach. We're out here again today at Rotherham and we are talking a little bit more course management and how you can plot your way around on the golf course here at, also known as Thriber, and the home of Danny Willett, the Masters champion. So this hole number 12, a great view off the tee as you can see, a nice old manor house for the clubhouse. Here we've got 382 yards. It is a par 4 with the stroke index is stroke index number 8. So for the majority of golfers, even single figure handicappers, we are getting a shot here. So you've really got to think here, right, it's a relatively short par 4, it's not too long, but we can see there's a lot of trouble down there in the distance. So we've got a bunker on the right, 2 bunkers on the left. So here it's really thinking about using the tee more so on this shot for what kind of shot shape you have. So if you've got a fade, I'd be telling you to move over to the very far right side of the tee box, aim at the bunkers on the left, and your natural fade should bring you back to the middle of the fairway. If you're somebody who draws the ball, I'd be teeing up here on the left hand side, and we'd be going down the right edge of the fairway and drawing it back to the middle. So here it's about plotting your way off the tee, because we want you to be able to get into the best position off the tee you can to have the shortest or easiest shot into the green. Again, this hole here, I have drove past this green because as you drive in you do go past this hole, and I know that the flag is on the right hand side of the green and it is towards the back. So here I'm starting to think where I want to leave the ball. So I'm going to try and hit a little bit of a draw, as that's how it's been going this morning. So I'm going to aim at the right edge of the fairway, like I said, and try and draw it back onto where the mower is now. So as he's cutting the fairway, I want to go just really left half of the fairway and then have a good view of down the green so I can be aggressive into the flag. If you're somebody who fades the ball and you don't get to the top of the slope, again, favouring this left hand side is going to give you a better shot in to hit the middle of the green. I don't have a flyover, although I am going to look for them, is if you hit your ball onto the right hand side of this hole, you're going to have to carry a lot of trouble. There's green side bunkers, you've also got that bunker that might be a problem, you've also got trees on the right. So it's very much plotting your way. If you know the hole and you've seen it, favouring the left side is going to give you an easier shot into the green. So while the greenkeeper is picking up the signs that I cannot reach, I shall tee off. I hope the camera picked that up. It's very much a stinger, very low off the face, started at the right edge of the fairway and it did draw back, so it was a low stinger. Not planned, but again I've executed the shot I wanted. I started it right and drawn it back onto the fairway. So let's get down there, see how far we've got in and see what we would do to a back pin. So as we let the greenkeeper just finish off the last few stripes, just show you again one of those walkways. Again, not going to help you golf, but a cracking job Andy and the team are doing here at Rotherham. Okay, so greenkeeper's now going around the edge. So here I've left myself 120 yards. So it's one of those shots in between for me. Do I be aggressive and play a full pitching wedge, or do I control one in here? So for you, if you left yourself here or a little bit further back, think I'm going over a bunker. If I can control one in, I'm more than likely going to get over the bunker. If I go full out and don't catch it, great, I'm bringing the trouble into play. But you can see how I mean, the more left you hit, the better view you have the green, of the green even, and the more aggressive you can be. This isn't a pin that I'd be telling you to attack. Obviously this is a pin that's back right over trouble. I'd be here playing for the centre of the green for 90% of golfers. If the pin was back left, I'd be saying to be positive and go at that. You know, you can be aggressive to something where you're maybe not going over some trouble. Here, I'm going to start this on the left edge of the bunker. I'm going to clean and place. Give myself a nice lie since it is winter. I'm going to go at the left edge of the bunker and try, and if it fades back, it fades back. If not, I should have a reasonable putt. So it's a controlled one, a little bit back in the stance. So I'm going to open up so it starts on line. Good. Started a little bit right. It did have that little bit of fade, and it looks pretty close, but until we get up there, we're not going to know. So taking advantage of not playing a full shot there, I've got a lot more control on where that ball starts and how much that's going to spin. I'm not worried that a pitching wedge is going to spin back maybe 15 feet and leave myself a longer putt. So let's have a look. So up here now, not as close as I probably thought. Pitched a little bit long, so it has pitched. So unfortunately the audio microphone did break at this point, so it's pitched past the flag. It did run out, so you can see that it has run out 4 or 5 yards, but we'd be better off there than being short in the bunker. So I've took a little bit off that 9-iron. The pitching wedge, like I say, might have been flirting to go in the bunker, and then from there I'm able to give myself a putt. I'd rather have a putt at 20 feet and be past the hole than I would be short of the hole. From there it's inside tour average, so I've made the easy shot, I've took the percentage shot overall, and then from here we should be able to get out of there with 2 putts. So I now go and read it. It is rather strange doing it after the event, but take my time to read this. So it is downhill, so although it's left me a downhill putt, trying to get it on the front of the green and leave myself an uphill putt wouldn't have been the best choice for me. So we're going to do a full read here, line that up, and then from there and in I come, hit the putt. I do know this was a little bit pacey to say the least, so ran around about 4 foot past, can't see that, it is just out of picture. So in I come here, treat this one just the same as, although it's a shorter putt, treat it as if it's putt for birdie. I've lined this up, taken my time, make sure, because it is a triangle, we should be making birdies, but I want to get out of here with a par, and just about in the side door. So made it much more hard work than I could. I guess this is going to be very different for you watching it as it is a voiceover. So you can see, looking back, I played back into the larger part of the fairway, and then I was able to hit the ball, get it past the flag. Chose the 9-iron, as we know it was a little bit long, and then I did knock it past, but got out of there with a par, guys. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again later on in the week.